Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're looking at what might be OpenAI's most controversial project ever.
So let's get right into it. Why did OpenAI announce and then abruptly kill an adult mode for ChatGPT?
First, the shocking reversal. After months of hype, OpenAI just suddenly put the whole thing on ice.
You can see it here, a really confident announcement followed by a super swift and total retreat. So, what happened?
Okay, to get why, you've got to understand the world they were trying to break into.
We're talking about erotic AI, chatbots made for flirting and roleplay, basically without the usual filters.
And listen, this market is massive. These platforms grabbed a huge piece of the pie in just a year.
A whole ecosystem of these apps already exists, each catering to different needs, from support to other stuff.
But, and this is a big but, building this kind of AI safely is an absolute ethical minefield.
Now check this out. A recent study shows just how wildly inconsistent different AI models really are.
One model flat out refuses, another one plays along, and a third is just completely unpredictable. No standards.
Some even do this thing called performative refusal, claiming to be respectful while, not being respectful.
And all this inconsistency, it really gets to the core of the problem, a total lack of clear ethical boundaries.
So even with all these obvious risks, OpenAI saw the huge demand and decided to make a high-stakes gamble.
Back in October 2025, CEO Sam Altman announced the plan, framing it as being all about user freedom.
But almost right away, that initial confidence just started to fade as the project ran into serious problems.
The most chilling warning actually came from inside OpenAI, from an advisor worried about mental health consequences.
It was just a perfect storm. Technical flaws, advisor revolt, investor pressure, and even pushback from their own staff.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, it's about way more than just one canceled feature.
It really shows a company pulling back from risky side quests to get back to its core business.
MIT professor Sherry Turkle kind of nailed this years ago, this idea of connection without real-world demands.
So, OpenAI's stumble forces us to ask a really big question. What do we actually want from technology?